message to all the kids at Fiverr. You should realize this is a second home, a place where you will make lifelong friends, a place where you can be yourself, and a place where the staff genuinely cares about you. Graduation right now seems so surreal. All of you take the time to make every day special.
New things about life in Fiverr. I learned how to be friendly, be independent, be valuable team player, be an environmentalist, and be a risk taker. These are all the things that make the ideal Fiverr. Some takeaway from my experience are wide and varied. They include being motivated to take action and work to the things I want out of life.
I know it's a few days before your first year of camp, and you just found out that your best friend isn't going with you anymore. I know you're sad right now, but guess what? You're going to put on your big girl pants and decide to go to camp anyways, which I am really glad you'll do, and your mom will be too.
During camp, I was able to do stuff I would never thought of doing, such as the low road trip. This changed my thought process thoroughly, because on the low road trip, we would have to attempt to do obstacles in the air. I remember facing my fear of heights and doing the obstacles on the 3rd level.
Fiverr, I have noticed myself change in positive ways. I am more confident in myself when I speak in front of others. I am more open. I'm more courageous to voice what I am thinking to others. I am more open to trying new things and learning about topics I don't know about. I am more appreciative of everything I receive and the opportunities I am able to take advantage of, especially the ones Fiverr gives me and has given me already. And greatest of all, Fiverr has helped me to realize that I do matter, regardless of how others make me feel.
I stand before and among you all today. It is my honor to simply say thank you. Thank you, Camp Fiverr, for being my home away from home, my muse when I am low, my favorite memory when I think of pure bliss, and my go-to sanctuary to be imperfectly me. 24/7 for 375 days out of each year for a decade. You have loved me in all that I am, and even more for what you know that I can be.
I remember when camp ended and school started, I would tell all my friends about the amazing place that I got to go to that summer. I could talk for hours about how much fun I had and how I loved this place and could call it a second home. Now this is my last year, I want to give you some advice that I wish I had. Please don't separate yourself. Make meaningful connections with one another. Remain in contact because the people right next to you will know you better than anyone, and they will see you grow up and help you in any way possible.
I'm standing in front of you all as a high school graduate, soon to be entering her first year at Lehman College with a full scholarship in the fall, majoring in psychology and early childhood development. Reminiscing on all of these memories has shown me that I couldn't have had it any other way. To my sisters and brothers since 2009 and after, thank you for making 2 weeks feel like forever when being with you all. I will always support and care for you no matter what path you take. I love you all so much, and I can't ever think of a summer without all of you in it.
Throughout the years, I always ask myself, what drives me to come back to this place? And it took me up to the time of writing this to realize that it's the people. The people here at Fiverr will be the most genuine, kind, and forgiving people you'll ever be in your life. Try to get to know these people. They will always be there for you wherever or whenever you need them, inside or outside of camp.
I've done some programs before, but I can 100% say that none of the other camps make me feel at home like Fiverr does. This might be my last year here, but I will always remember what it means to be a Fiverr. Like we say, once a Fiverr, always a Fiverr. Thank you.
I hope that one day you will be standing up here just like me giving your speech. That you were able to grow into a beautiful young woman who was able to transform into a leader, just like I know your sister Natalie will as well. Fiverr taught you to become who you are. Never forget that. That you were able to become a friend, an individual, a valuable team player, and a risk taker.
Keep coming to camp, get comfortable with yourself, and put yourself out there, and don't care about what other people think. You can be whoever you want to be. Lastly, don't wait until your speech to thank people. You don't know when they will stop coming. Thank them now. Make sure they know that you appreciate them. Remember to know who you are. I do. Thank you.
The thing that Fiverr did to me was guiding me to the right path to success, also making new friends and meeting new people. I love you, Camp Fiverr, forever and always. Thank you.
Our money starts to pay trickliness. But the memories that are left are there because they are ones that have greatly impacted us to be the individual we are today. As I stand up here looking over all of you, it's seeing the whole camp before my eyes. Well, except for the lake, the cabins. And you can't forget about Jessica in the office. I am forming a new memory. A memory I will keep, because it is one to remember.
Also a unique experience. I saw an amazing view of the world from the mountains. The teamwork we showed by relying on each other for food and survival was comforting. I got to learn how to make a living with very little material. Whether hiking, putting up the tent, or preparing for the food, I was able to work with my cabin mates to make this a great trip. I will never forget it.
Favorite TAP memory was the canoe trip, simply because of the environment we were in and how easily we canoed our way through. We learned that when you can't quit, you can keep going, because you have to. You discover what kind of strengths you have and what kind of character you have.
I had this rush of happiness that went through my veins every time I was at Fiverr. I guess you could call it the Camp Fiverr spirit, is what some people say. The energy was so unknown to me, but I knew from the first day I felt it, I had to come back for every single year, all 11 years. There was never a dull, sad moment at Fiverr, just smiles and laughter throughout the whole day, as soon as I woke up till I went to sleep.
Thanks to Fiverr, I was able to become my own person and realize that I actually have a future. I always filled my head with negative thoughts, and I constantly put myself down for stuff that was out of my control. And I didn't realize this until I came to camp. Going on the wilderness trip, Frank, college trips, low and high ropes, boosted my confidence dramatically.
Seeing where I was in 2009 to now is inspiring. I wouldn't say I was a shy kid at first, but I wasn't very outgoing. Year after year, I have grown to my fullest potential at Fiverr, that Fiverr asked me for. Friend. Throughout my time here, the meaning of friend transformed into not just giving someone a piece of my ice pop, but being that shoulder to cry on and showing compassion for one
Camp Fiverr experience has been indescribable, and I've grown so much mentally and emotionally that it has prepared me to face life without a doubt. Thank you, Fiverr, once again for this incredible journey. Now it's my turn to spread my wings and fly with the Fiverr spirit to wherever the wind takes me, and help my peers fly with me.
As a Fiverr taught me so many valuable life lessons. I don't think I would have learned otherwise. And learned by singing during meal times and spending time at the lake. I learned the importance of having an open mind about trying new things. In the TAP program, because of the canoe trip, I learned that doing things out of your comfort zone can actually be fun at times, especially when you have the right attitude. In LEAD, through the wilderness trip, I learned that teamwork truly is essential when problem solving. And finally, in SERVE, by working in the office, I learned that there are so many things that we take for granted and should just be grateful for.
This year has been more exciting than what I thought it would be. But my time has come up. So thank you, Camp Fiverr, for making this a moment I always remember.
There's a lot I wouldn't have been able to see or do without Fiverr. And learn, I fondly remember riding the horses and spending time with them. My favorite will always be root beer, no matter what. TAP was one of the first times I realized how beautiful the night sky was. With the galaxy illuminating it, it's something I would never been able to see in the city.
For pushing me every day to realize my potential and inspiring me in everything that you do. Without the people at Fiverr, I would be on a completely different path. You all will never know how much of a positive influence you've had on me.
I learned that it was okay to get lost sometimes, to create yourself in the world and work on your strengths and weaknesses. My favorite quote is by this philosopher named Oscar Wilde. His quote is, "Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself." Can't even explain how I'm feeling right now. I'm like really overwhelmed, but like there's so much love here right now. And it's amazing because you cannot get this anywhere else.